As of today, I just passed 200 subscribers, officially 201. And today I'm going to share with you the uncensored, raw, honest truth of what it has been like to go from 0 to 200. We're going to talk the highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, all the lessons that I've had to learn the hard way so that you don't have to. The first thing we'll talk about today is your why. What is drawing you to posting on YouTube or whatever other social media outlets you are posting on? This will help you drive through any of the dips that will inevitably happen with your numbers, your metrics, and also your spirit. Definitely, there have been some spirit dips along the way. But a why, the reason why you are posting on YouTube will help you through all of those dips, speaking from personal experience. The next piece I want to talk with you about is what my journey has looked like over the last 2 years, actually 3 years now of posting, and the stops, the starts, the highs, the lows, the mistakes that I've made so that you don't have to make them. And I also want to talk a little bit about the costs of being a content creator, especially one who is not monetized. So, essentially, what I am investing into creating videos to hopefully one day reach monetization. Fingers crossed. Okay, so you are a small content creator, probably with under 200 subscribers. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be watching this video. If you are, that's awesome. Glad you're here. If you are planning to make YouTube videos, or you already are and you're in the early days of it, trying to build your subscribers, trying to build your videos, the first thing that I want to recommend is to be really clear on your why. And more specifically, having a why that isn't just getting monetized or having subscribers or getting views. If your reason for doing YouTube is numbers, that will be really hard to sustain. It'll be really hard to stay motivated through the inevitable dips that will come in your subscribers, in your views, in your watch time, so on and so forth. For me, I am currently in school to become a therapist. I'll link a video down below if that's of interest to you. And I specifically wanted to make YouTube videos to get more comfortable in front of a camera, as well as start working on my own voice, especially in talking about the content that is in my dissertation. I have historically been really scared of the camera. Specifically, there's this one memory I have where I was at my friend's wedding. My boyfriend and I went to the photo booth that was actually a video booth, and he acted like the absolute natural, being super goofy and dancing in front of the camera, and I was just absolutely frozen, terrified, mortified in front of the camera. So, partially one of my whys for doing YouTube is to become more comfortable doing exactly this, which is a really resilient why for the challenges of YouTube. Because even if I get low views, if I get low subscribers, if I don't get new people visiting my videos, that's okay, because all along I'm actually getting a lot better and a lot more comfortable doing this in front of a camera. So that's the first part of my why, comfort in front of the camera. Again, that is very resilient to the metric pitfalls of YouTube. And the second piece is working on my own voice and finding my voice, especially in talking about topics around my dissertation. This video here is a little bit different than that because we aren't talking about body image, self love, meditative touch, but most of my other videos are along those lines. And I will say it's been really fun to refine my voice, refine my message, see what resonates with people, see what doesn't resonate with people. And again, that is another resilient reason, a resilient motivation for posting on YouTube that has kept me coming back, kept me posting on YouTube, kept me making videos, even when I might be in a depressive position with um, low views and low metrics. My recommendation for you is really get clear on the reasons why you are coming to YouTube and creating videos, and ideally have that reason be something other than metrics, because the metrics are going to have high days, they're going to have low days, and you need a motivation that's going to keep you consistent throughout. I say keep you consistent, but maybe I should take my own advice, because at the beginning, I really was not consistent. I started posting on YouTube. My first video was in 2023, August of 2023. I don't think I posted another video until mid 2024. My goal in 2024 was to post at least one video a month, and I did not hit that goal. Oops, sorry. However, in 2025, I did feel this new push to post on YouTube, have long form content, and so far I've been trying to post weekly. What has made that more doable is filming 2 to 3 videos in one sitting and editing those over the course of 2 to 3 weeks and scheduling them ahead of time to post. I originally was filming videos one at a time, and since I am nervous in front of the camera, I was always procrastinating filming videos. I was always finding a reason to avoid sitting down in front of the camera. And I've found that if I plan to have a few hours where I film 2 to 3 videos, then I can at least have a backlog of videos that I will edit over the next few weeks until I feel this next push of creativity, confidence to actually sit in front of the camera again. I have now posted, I think, around 37 videos to YouTube, longer form, not including my shorts. And I would say right around the 30 video mark, I started finding my stride. I started feeling more confident. I've started having a better system, and I've actually also started to enjoy it more, which has been a really nice piece of this along the way. I would say that the first 30 videos were a little bit, they were oftentimes scary to do. I felt nervous about posting. I was less clear on what I wanted the message to be. And I noticed with my 30th video plus, I've started to feel a lot more confident. I have my system down, and even when I don't get that many views, or I don't get the views that I want to get, I'm just having a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying being a part of the YouTube community. And so if you are in the early days, you've only posted a few videos, I 37, 30 might sound like a lot, but if you keep with it and you have your core reason why, that again isn't based on metrics, I really do think that you'll be able to grow your account and do it in a sustainable way that will allow you to stay creative and um, not be influenced or overly influenced by metrics. Okay, now for one of the key lessons that I have learned through my posting journey. My most successful video so far, successful in quotes, my video with the most views ended up actually kind of screwing me over, I think. So I historically have made videos around meditation, body image, self-love, so on and so forth. And I made a video a few months ago where I was essentially debating with Yuval Noah Harari and his book Sapiens. Previous to that video, my viewer audience was 100% women, and after that video, my audience has been 100% men. Now, that video got over 700 views, which for me was a lot, was very exciting, but it also attracted an audience that was different than my core audience. And ever since then, I think my videos have been in a little bit of a recalibrating place, because before the Sapiens video, I would get maybe 100-ish views, 60 to 100 views on a video within the first week. And now, after the Sapiens video, I've been getting maybe 30 to 50 views in the first week, which has been really frustrating, very hard to see, very hard to continue making videos through. But again, I have my why, fortunately. As a small content creator, as someone who's just starting out on YouTube, there is this period of experimentation. And there is a period of figuring out what videos you like to make and also what videos the world enjoys seeing. Hindsight is 2020. I am glad that I made the video. I feel like it was an important message to share, and I felt very passionate about it, but I definitely did not realize the impact that it would have on my audience. My theory is that my videos, my current videos, are being pushed to that male demographic who watched my Sapiens video, but who are probably not that interested in my core video type. So, what's the learning here? Testing is really important. Testing different types of videos is really important in your early days, while also recognizing that if you have an outlier video, it might take a while for the algorithm to relearn who your target audience is. It is okay to have outliers. I will survive. I will recover from this audience uh, mismatch. I learned a lot along the way. My suggestion is really be thoughtful about creating those outlier videos and recognize that it might have some consequences on the other side. I also feel like I haven't heard anyone really talk about the costs of YouTube and the costs of content creation. So that's something else I want to talk a little bit about today. My hope as a unmonetized creator was that I wouldn't have to buy anything new until I was monetized. That was my hope and dream. Unfortunately, it didn't really work out that way. I bought the tripod that my iPhone is currently on, and I also bought a microphone because I live by the Muni in San Francisco and it goes by on a regular basis. And my mom told me that in my meditation videos, the Muni was making a lot of noise and was disturbing her meditation. So I listened to mom. Thank you, mom. I got a microphone and I hope that is creating a little bit better sound quality for my videos. So I invested in a tripod, I invested in my microphone. I also have had a camera. I have this camera from when I was traveling, and I originally started filming most of my videos on this camera, but I have just been in a very lazy place where I just want it to be as easy and straightforward to film and then get it onto my computer. So I have been filming all of my videos more recently with my iPhone. Of course, it would probably look nicer if it was on my Olympus, but I'm in grad school, I am seeing clients, and I also want to be making videos. So I'm just trying to reduce the barrier to entry for me so that it will be easier for me to make videos on a more regular basis. And there's one less thing for me to do. Now, for subscriptions, the two subscriptions that I have signed up for, although I really didn't want to, but I signed up for Canva so that I could make better, higher quality thumbnails. The background remover on Canva is really, really nice. And I noticed that my thumbnails have looked better and are higher quality now that I have been paying for Canva. There are probably other ways to remove backgrounds and set up images for thumbnails, but I have really enjoyed using Canva. I know how to use it. It's easy, straightforward, user friendly, a lot of really great templates on there as well and fonts. So I signed up for the free subscription and then I didn't cancel, which of course is their hope and goal with free subscriptions. And the other piece that I'm paying for right now is Upbeat for music. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one because I don't know how much music I'm going to have in my videos. Originally, I wasn't paying for either Canva or Upbeat. For Upbeat, I was just using the 3 free credits that they give you a month for videos. But now that I'm trying to post a video every week, I want to have 4 videos and 4 videos with music. So that's not enough credits per video, so I've started paying. Um, TBD on if I keep it or not, but so far those are my costs as a small content creator who is not monetized.